What's going on, everybody? This is Dave and welcome back to another video. Today it is the match review for Wolves versus Norwich. It ended 2-2 tonight. And first of all, before I start off, if anyone feels that I've missed anything out, because I seem to do that a lot in the match reviews, please let me know in the comment section down below. But today's title is literally just one word: gutted. Because we'll start from the kickoff. Obviously, we set up with the same team as last time out. That we drew against Preston, but Norwich had just come back off, scoring a late goal, a late equaliser against their fierce rival, so that their morale's going to be up. They're going to be up for this game. They started off quite comfortably. They came into this game, and I think we knew how they were going to play due to their manager's press conference yesterday. They were actually going to play football. They weren't going to sit back against us, which I admire in a team coming to Wolves. A lot of teams coming back to sit back. But they came at us, had a few early spells of possession. I think we weren't putting on enough pressure, if I'm being honest. But we grabbed that first goal. Great turn from Jota, just about crossed the line. Referee using the goal line technology to give it. And then quickly grabbing the second, obviously the corner ball in. And Alfred Ndijk winning that flick on. And from there, I always knew that, it's hard because some managers, I know Nuno is a very defensive-minded manager, so he's always going to sort of think, right, how can we see out this game now? Whereas some other managers sort of keep it as it is and go for it. Obviously, Norwich, very soon after getting a free kick, it was harsh, but the referee gave it a foul from Ruben Neves. And very similar to our corner goal, really. Near post flick on, back of the net, Norwich back in the game. And from there on, half-time, we held on at that 2-1. Nuno changed the tactic, and in my eyes, it's one of the first times that Nuno has got something wrong for us. In some senses, he went 5-3-2, so he dropped a winger, playing Jota and Cavallero at the start, sort of as two strikers, with three central midfielders, obviously Romain Saiss coming on for Helder Costa. Now, there's a few reasons that in my head that I can think of this. Obviously, one is because he wanted to go a little bit more defensive and see the game out, which is fair enough. And two, Neves is now banned. Neves, picking up a booking today, is banned for the next 2 games. He's going to be missing games against Fulham and Reading. Now, to bring Saiss on, because he's not played in a few weeks, may build up his sharpness and fitness, because I'd imagine he may well start against Fulham. So, that is another reason that he may well have come on. So, 5-3-2. And we defended pretty well, to be honest. For the whole 90 minutes, we never really let them have any clear-cut chances. There was one chance, I think, early doors in the first half. But other than that, Norwich never really went through and troubled us as much. Close range, we did what we needed to do defensively. But bringing on Benicophobe, Cavallero, there's a lot of people getting upset about how early Cavallero comes off. But we don't know what's going on behind the scenes. Cavallero may tell Nuno at half-time, I'm shattered. Can I play another 10-15 minutes and bring me off? It happens a lot every week. And I don't know if it's something they use in training or if his stamina is pretty low. But he came off and Benicophobe came on. And normally, I liked Phobie the last couple of weeks where he chases the game and so on. And he puts pressure on defenders. But he was poor today. Even before he picked up a slight knock, he was poor. I thought he was lazy today. You've got to be chasing down the defenders. One thing I noticed as well, Norwich, every goal kick, we're looking to play it to the fullbacks. The last time I saw a team do that was Fulham, and we clicked on really, really quickly, and we troubled them for the rest of the half because they kept on trying to do it. Norwich, we didn't seem arsed. We closed them down a couple of times, but we weren't doing it quick enough. Phobie coming on, again, it wasn't putting enough pressure on the teams. I think the formation, the way Nuno did it, could have worked if you had 2 strikers that were willing to use everything. Obviously, Jota being a bit jaded and tired himself, and Phobie over picking up a knock or just being quite lazy, it didn't quite work. Jota did well, and then I think the game changed when he brought off Ndijk. He was also in a booking for Morgan Gibbs-White. Now, Morgan was fantastic, I thought, throughout the game. He always is. He's very skillful, he's quick, he's nice and attacking, he can get the ball forward. He had a great chance himself, which on another day I'm sure he would have put away. He did maybe one or too many touches, but did very, very well to beat the defender and get it round the defender. Maybe an earlier shot would have been the better option, but when you're under that much pressure, you know what's going to happen. But my view on Morgan is this: I think if he wants more first-team football, or if we can get him more first-team football, I think you have to play him in one of the front 3 roles. I think he's suited to that. And I'm not saying he's not a good player, because he's a phenomenal talent. But the 2 central roles, obviously, I think they're more suited to either bigger or more defensive players. if Neves or Ndiaye plays there, Morgan likes to get forward. There's nothing wrong with that, but he likes to get forward, and you're leaving a big hole if he loses the ball or if a team quickly press. That for me, I think Morgan would be better in that front three role, rotating as the three as Caballero, Costa, and Jota do. But we did what we needed to do. I think the ref was poor today, again as usual. I think he gave a lot of decisions against us, booking us for those decisions and there was no real consistency there. And unfortunately, Norwich, knocking on the door quite a lot. As I say, we defended okay, but knocking on the door quite a lot. And in the end, Nelson Oliveira scoring a strike, literally one of the last kicks of the game, was the last kick of the game. Ruddy probably should have done better, but if it was anyone, I think it was going to be Nelson Oliveira. Obviously, he always seems to be linked with Wolves, coming off the bench, getting a lot of stick recently from a few Norwich fans, I think, and it just grabs the point for Norwich. And I think if we conceded that goal in the 60th minute, I probably wouldn't be as upset as I am now. Well, it leaves a bit of a bitter feeling in your mouth, like a sick feeling. But at the end of the day, it's a point. I think results bar Cardiff's went our way today, so we still got a decent gap. But Cardiff are only 9 points behind us now. We still have to play Cardiff. We still have to play Derby, Villa, Fulham on Saturday. We've got some big games. If we play like that as we did today, I think Fulham will beat us. But you know what Nuno's like. We'll work hard in training this week. We'll ensure we can get 3 points against Fulham. We have to. We need to start getting more points. Beating that record tally, in my opinion, looks unlikely now. But as long as we're better in results, so those teams third and lower, I think we'll be fine. And obviously at Cardiff, it'll be interesting to see how Neil Warnock gets on with them. But at the end of the day, it's a point. We didn't lose the game, but obviously to concede late is gutting. But if we can bounce back on Saturday, all will be forgotten. We'll be back on top. But guys, if you enjoyed it today, make sure you like the video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I mentioned it on my channel update, but I'm opening up a new Wolves YouTube channel along with a few other content creators. We're going to be involving you guys, the subscribers, fans of Wolves, a lot more. So make sure you go and check that out. We're going to be kicking that off next week. We're going to be doing fan interviews with ex-players, hopefully, giveaways, just all sorts of cool Wolves videos. So make sure you check that out. A link is in the description down below for the Twitter and YouTube. So follow the Twitter, subscribe to the YouTube down below. And until next time, guys, I'm sure I'll see you all very soon.